Wow, it feels good to finally be back at the True Collector's Jackpot set. Little fun fact about me, Mickey's Philharmagic is my #1 favorite thing to do at Walt Disney World. There's something about it, I grew up with it, and it hits me every single time I go to see that show. It beats every single ride there too, which usually I'm not a show person, but there's just something about it that is amazing to me. Now, with that being said, Disney is kind of celebrating Mickey's Philharmagic's 20th year being ran. Is that how you would say it? Like, the show has been running since 2003. I was born in 2003. So not only is it my favorite thing to do at Magic Kingdom, but it's also as old as me. I just learned that this year. I had no idea. It blew my mind, but the way I found out was because on Disney's Instagram, they sent a post out that said, like, we are making these limited edition Mickey's Philharmagic 20th anniversary celebration pins. And I saw that and I wanted one. The only catch was they said in their post that there were only 2,500 made and they would only be sold in Magic Kingdom. So I was like, I live in New York State, so I was like, well, I wanted one, but I can't get one. So, lo and behold, somehow, I truly don't know how, somehow I went on Shop Disney and it was online. A few days later, of course, because day one I checked to see if it was online. It wasn't. But yeah, a couple days later, it was online. So, what did I do? I bought it. How much was it? $20. But how much was shipping? $10. So, I paid a total of $30 for a pin that's like that big. Yeah, it's just, I needed it. It's my favorite thing at Walt Disney World, and it's as old as me, and I just learned that. I thought that was like super special. But once you guys see the box that it was shipped in, it was shipped today. I just got it today. Once you see the box that it was shipped in, you'll understand why the shipping was $10. Here it is. Here, let me close it up. This is the box that the pin was shipped in. I'm not even kidding. This is it. I picked up the box and it had a label on it. It said, like, from Shop Disney. And I was like, did I accidentally order something else? But I picked it up and it's super light. I opened the box. This is it. I'll drop it, but this is it. Look at the size difference. I have no idea why it was shipped in a box this size. It didn't even have to be shipped in a box at all. It could have been like a little, one of the bags that come in the mail. It could have been shipped in there. But, okay, here we go. Here's the pin. It is absolutely beautiful. What I love about it, it says, like, I don't know what it's called for pins, but I'm going to say the box of it. It says Mickey's Philharmagic, and it's got a 20 for the 20th anniversary in a little music note, which fits it perfectly. And then it says Disney Pins, Disney Parks Limited Edition. I love that. I'm going to keep this. I'm going to keep the pin on its box. Still can't think of a name. But yeah, it says Authentic Disney Parks. And then if you're taking a look at the actual pin, I think it's absolutely perfect because it's an exact scene of one of the scenes in the Philharmagic. It's when everything is going wrong, all of the instruments are coming to life, and they're like crashing down on Donald, but he's reaching for the hat. That actually happens in the show. You can see, like, the stage part of it is this little gold area right here, and it's all coming out of the stage. That is so cool because that actually happens. You see a drum, trumpet, some music, a music note, of course, Donald and the sorcerer hat because he is reaching to get it. It's awesome. So let me open this thing up and we'll show you guys a little more because there's some cool things on the back too. So looking at it, the back just looks like a normal back to a pin. But if we take it off, if I can, yeah, okay, so I took it off, and the first thing that I notice is the sorcerer hat actually moves a little bit, which, that's fun. Not necessary, of course, but definitely fun. I love getting a close-up. I'm having it shown in the video right now. It says Mickey's Philharmagic on it. That's another plus to it. The hat is super pretty. It's shiny. Looks like it's I don't know the exact word, but if you look at jewelry and it's like shiny, glittery looking, I don't know what that word is, but that's how the hat looks. But yeah, that's the front of the pin. Then you go to the back and it says Mickey's Philharmagic, and you have the 20 in the music note again. But then you have, it says right on it, it says limited edition 2500. I'm happy that they put that on the pin just in case like this ever got lost. It shouldn't because I'm going to keep it right on it. But yeah, and then you look over here on this side of the back and you have this little Mickey in there, and it looks like there's some sort of jewel in there. It looks like a tiny, tiny little diamond. I don't know if my camera can actually pick it up. I'll find out when I'm editing, but it looks like a tiny little diamond. I'm sure it's not a real diamond, but like, that's super cool. And I am super happy to say that I am one of the holders of the 2500. I feel like for $30, I feel like that's just not actually possible. I'm sure they made more than 2500, but if not, me being one of the holders of the 2500 is like a big deal to me, and I'm gonna research it further. I'm super excited about this. Like I said, Mickey's Philharmagic has touched me in such a, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's been my absolute favorite thing. I have to do it every time I'm at Magic Kingdom in Orlando, or Kissimmee to be more specific. But yeah, it's always been a favorite of mine. I think it's because I hold such a cute memory to it. When I was very little, my whole family, it was like the first time that I ever went into Mickey's Philharmagic. I was very little, and I went in with my family and also my grandma. And for some reason, I don't remember specifically, for some reason, my family got separate from my grandma and I. So me and my grandma were watching this together, and of course, Mickey's Philharmagic, if you haven't seen it, it's actually pretty intense, lots of loud sounds, it's crazy in there, and I was always afraid of things, and loud sounds used to trigger something that made me upset. But when I watched it for the first time with my grandma, I screamed, cried, and I had to leave the theater so quickly. But then years later, I'm older now, and I'm like, you know what? I never went back into Mickey's Philharmagic because my family, it's not really a big deal to them, so they kind of just put it to the side, and we never really went in there again. But there was one year I was like, you know what? I want to do it because I don't think I've ever actually seen the full show. Boom. Right then and there, I fell in love with it. Like, I remembered a lot of it, surprisingly, because when I was very little, I was probably like 7 or 8, which I guess that's not too little. What? 7 or 8? That doesn't seem right. No, I don't know how little I was, but I was little. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. It's just, ever since then, it's touched me in such a way, and every time I'm at Magic Kingdom. I have to do it. And it just recently got an update last year, and it turned, like, before last year, when you were watching the actual screens to the show, even with the glasses on, it was still blurry, and it needed an update, and I said that, and then, like, after I said that, they announced that it was getting an update. So last year, it was updated, and I went in it again, and it's amazing now. It's perfect. It's like 4K. It's awesome. I don't think it had ever been updated until it opened in 2003. I don't think it got updated until last year, 2022. And they added a new Coco scene. Absolutely love that. All in all, Mickey's Philharmagic, it's amazing, and I don't see it, like, leaving anytime soon. I think if they keep adding new scenes to it, to attract or to bring characters that, like, modern day people know, then I think it's going to be around forever, and I am so happy about that. But yeah, so I just went off on a tangent there. Hope you guys don't mind. But yeah, that's my Mickey's Philharmagic pin, one of the 2,500. That's crazy. But anyway, if you liked this video, please make sure to subscribe. You do not have to like and comment, but please subscribe because we're almost at 500. We're at like 460 right now. So let's go. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys soon.